Hey, hi everyone. I'm starting a new project now. This is going to be Forsythe Lubricants. They are based in Hamilton, in one of the old industrial areas, just off the CP line in the west end of Hamilton by the 403. These guys customize lubricants for heavy industry, so they'll change formulations based on how much heat or how much friction or whatever they want. And they do take deliveries by tanker. So this is their one of their holding tanks next to the tracks, and I'll just take you through a brief couple of shots I took from the bridge over the rail line, and then I'll show you on Google Earth a little bit more of the site. Okay, so this is just a crossing I took. I thought it was quite interesting. Nice detail there on some of the rubber pads, plus a couple looks like 12 by 12s on each side of the tracks. Not a heavily used area, I would think, but enough just to get the trucks across. This is their really old platform that they use for extracting from the tankers. The tracks are on the left-hand side of the screen over the chain link fence, and they've got all their stuff in there on their property with a winch down platform that goes over the fence and snugs up nicely up against the cars. So a few more shots of this coming up. There's a tanker car not being unloaded currently, but basically you get the idea that it's unloaded and then it goes into some of the distribution pipes here up, and then they have 6 tanks vertically over here right along the rail line, and then various distribution piping and everything else. This is the other side, just trying to keep the trucks away, I guess, so they don't bang into the tanks. Some detail at the base. These are the 2 newest tanks that they put in probably 2 years ago. So new concrete pads, new tanks. I think they actually moved one of these tanks from where the building was. This is over the building, so this is across the parking lot. It's an old cinder block structure with a newer corrugated aluminum building on the other side there, butted up against. And they do have lots of tanks against the buildings with all kinds of pipes leading in. As far as I can tell, they have 3 loading doors for transport truck trailers. So there's 2 here, and then there's another one in this inlet here for taking deliveries or getting rid of the stuff in drums. This is a close-up of the platform, which I'm going to try and build. So I got all the electrical here. A couple more boxes for controls. This is probably the safety box here, and then electrical box, and I don't know what this one is, and that looks like another electrical box there, and then the panel up here, control panel. I don't know if they have a swing boom. It looks like they just use hoses. There might have been a swing boom here that goes over top of the car, but it looks like it's disconnected. So we'll go to the next one, and this is just more. This is the rail line here running behind, and some extra tanks and just riffraff they got along the property line. What else do we have? The roof line here, all the shots of the piping on the roof. Lots of piping. There's that. And then another shot. And they got security cameras. I don't know how I'm going to make those. And another shot of the extraction platform. And so they got, I think they've got 6 or 7 tanks up against the building on this side. And just I'll zoom in some of the detail on there that I got to try and do. I've already made up all the tanks. I just got to do all the details on them. Oh, that's a wind turbine blade in my backyard. I guess these guys are coming from New Brunswick. I don't know if there's any interest in that, but I got lots of photos of those. I'll just quickly run through those. So that is that. Okay, so here we go. I'll zoom out a little bit for context. So this is CP's line, which runs into their yard in West Hamilton, which is going through an old industrial area. There's the yard. Looks like they use it for distribution of dry bulk. And coming back to Forsythe Lubricants. So this is an older shot. There's 2 more tanks here, the new ones I showed you. I think these were the new tanks being taken in delivery. This tank, I believe, was migrated over here and replaced with a smaller tank. So this is the side that I'm going to model. I'm using cedar for this building here, and I'm using a pike stuff kit for this building here. And then I used wooden dowels and various sizes of ABS pipe for these guys with evergreen styrene caps on them. Yeah, so doors are just going to be random, whatever bits and bobs I can find, and I'll make some doors as well as the cushion surrounding the big rig doors. And then windows, I'll be using my method of making industrial windows for most of these guys. And pike stuff, whatever, I'll use their windows for that. Piping is all going to be just a mixture of wire and evergreen styrene, whatever else I can find. And roofing materials, I think, will just be sandpaper, painted, and that's about it, really. So I will zoom out and just show you the area. So you can see that it comes off the Y here. There's a big Y in this area right here. So I guess you come in here, back up, and drop off. I've seen 2 maximum tankers here. I've never seen 3. But these are all the storage tanks they have. I'm modeling up to this door here on this side. I'm not going to go any further. And this will be, I'm going to make a slice right along here, and this will be up against the backdrop. So that's how I'm planning on doing it. This will be one module, and this will be another module, and then I'll have to put the parking lot in on the actual plywood. And these will be liftable, removable. That's my plan. So hope you like the intro to the next one. I'm starting to work on it now. I'll keep you guys informed. Thanks for stopping by.